Hi guys, and welcome to the Peninsula Angling Club training videos. My name's Dirk Botha and this is episode 4 of chapter 1 on hooks. As I mentioned in the previous episode, this is a rather tender subject for me because I see social anglers coming to the edge of the water and at a freshwater venue they want to angle with something like that. Now honestly, the only thing you're doing is guaranteeing that you're not going to catch anything. In the case of freshwater angling, especially the kind of angling that we do, smaller is better. As I've been told so many times, you can catch a big fish with a small hook. You cannot catch a small fish with a big hook. So as far as hooks are concerned, I need you to keep 3 brand names in mind. The first is Mustad, but specifically the Mustad 9555 series of hooks. That's the 9555 series of hooks. Do not buy any other Mustad hooks. And then you only buy sizes 6 and 8. Do not buy too many of either of them. The Mustad series of hooks you're going to be using in extreme cases. In fact, if you're on a budget, don't buy them. Don't buy them because, you know what, they are only for extreme cases. But I do want to show you the sizes of these hooks. This is a little chart, and there are 3 lines on this chart. The top and the bottom line are 1 centimeter apart. Now take a look at this. Alright, this is the Mustad 9555 size 6 hook. It's about 1.5 centimeters tall, and the bit on that is about 1 centimeter wide. So that is the biggest hook you ever buy. Honestly, it is the biggest. Oh, by the way, sorry if that's not entirely clear, let me repeat that. It's the biggest hook you ever buy. Biggest. Really, and I've got a box of 50 of those. In 4 years, I've used 4 hooks because the situation demanded a big hook. Don't buy bigger than that. You're wasting money. If you are on a budget and you can afford to buy only 1 pack of hooks, then you need to remember 2 names. It's either Fear None or Daihachi, and you're going to be buying the 0.8 hook of either Fear None or Daihachi. Do not waste your money on anything else. Honestly, there are hooks that claim to be 0.8 hooks and they use the 0.8 as a brand name. Don't. Make sure you're buying either a Fear None or a Daihachi. Now there are some really big brands in South Africa right now that are selling hooks that are really awful. So take some advice from somebody that's had bad experiences with some of the big brands in South Africa. You buy a hook, it looks like that, and by the time you've brought 1 kilogram carp to the edge of the water, it looks like that. So Daihachi or Fear None. I know that Fear None tends to be a little bit cheaper than Daihachi, but honestly, in my experience, I'm willing to purchase both. I'm willing to use both. They are equally good. When you have money, before you buy the Mustads, you go and spend a little bit of money on buying some number 1s of either Daihachi or Fear Nones, and number 2s. And when you find that you've grown up a bit and you're more mature within the sport and you know how to play your fish and you want to experiment with making your bait presentation a little bit more delicate, then you go and get either the Daihachi or Fear None 05 hook. Now take a look at that 05 hook. It's 1 centimeter tall. and people land 10-kilogram carp on that hook. Really, that's all you need to know about hooks. That's what you need to buy. Again, before you consider the mustads, try the Daihachis and the Fianans. Get yourself some of those. The mustads, honestly, the size 8 one, I have 1,000 of them. I've got a tremendous amount of faith in that hook. I will always have some in my tackle box, and they will always be ready because I know there's going to be that one day that I'm going to need it. But my mainstay, and the mainstay of every other angler I know that is remotely competitive, is either the Fiannan or the Daihachi 0.8 hook. And don't settle for anything else. Do not let a tackle shop convince you that they've got something that is just as good. I'm just no longer willing to take that risk. Really, I'm not. I've been bitten by that one just once too many. Guys, I'm serious. I'm talking about big brands. You know, that's the kind of people that would sponsor you to go fishing. They sell you these hooks that bend. That was my incredibly opinionated, highly emotional episode on hooks. Our next episode is going to be about the various trace components that you need the various components you need in order to make your own traces, and what to buy, what not to buy as far as that is concerned. There again, a little bit of an emotional episode. I will see you then. Ciao, guys.